اقرأ أخيا ورتل القرآن.
Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope you are doing well. Today we will be talking about the block level elements that we use in HTML. In the previous lecture we basically talked about what is the general structure of your web page. We talked about the head tag, we talked about the body tag, we talked about the title tag. Today we will be looking into what are the block level elements that we use in HTML. The question arises, what is block level element? Basically, block level elements are those elements which take the full width of your web page, meaning they start from the left side and they end to the right side of your web page. There are many block level elements in HTML. Today we will be discussing the head tag, the paragraph tag, and the list tags. The list tags are categorized in the two general categories. One is the ordered list and the other one is unordered list. Okay, now we will open our HTML basic folder in Visual Studio Code. This is where we left off. This is the generic HTML template. When we visit our web page, it will show a blank web page. There is nothing in it right now. Okay. If we write something in the body tag, for example, just only a text, hello world, and save it, refresh the file again, and you can see there is hello text available here, but this is the generic font size that each browser gives us. Okay. Now what is heading element? Basically, heading element is just like that the name implies, it's a heading in your web page. There are different variations of heading element: h1, h2, h3, h4, h5. The main difference is that the font size in each variation is different. For example, h1 has the highest font size. I will show you. H1 has an opening tag and a closing tag element. Okay, we will simply copy this hello world text and paste it here. Okay, save your file. Now when you will refresh the page, you can see this hello world is different than this text. Why? Because this hello world is in the heading tag and it is represented as a heading in your web page. Okay, it is bold and its font size is greater. Now we will see the different variations of the heading tag. We will simply copy this one. Okay, we paste here and we change the h1 to h2. Okay, we save it, refresh the page, and you can see that another hello world appears, but it is now smaller in font size. Okay, in order to resolve the confusion, I will name it heading 1, and similarly I will replace the text here as heading 2. Okay, save it. Now again refresh it. Now you can see the heading 1 is the one which is in h1 tag and the heading 2 is the one which is in h2 element. Okay, similarly we have h3, h4, h5 up to h6. I can quickly copy this one, copy it, now paste it for 4 more times. Okay, now simply change this to h3, this to h3. Okay, space, so it's clear for you guys. h3, oh sorry, we have to name this h4, and here also h4. h5. Okay, name this h5, and we name this h6, and this one also h6. Okay, we can also change the text within this. This will become 3, this will become 4, similarly 5 and 6. Now you will see, save the file and refresh your web page, and you will see 6 different variations of the heading tag. You can see that in each heading tag the font size decreases. The first one has the largest font, similarly the second one has less than the first one, up to so on up to 6. Okay, all the headings, all the h1 element is bold, but they have different font sizes. We can change its styling, but that's another topic that we will discuss in our further lectures when we'll visit the CSS portion of. Now the next element that we have is the p tag. It is a simple single element which has a closing tag and an ending tag, and you can write anything here. It will be represented as a paragraph in your web page. For example, if I copy some text here, or should I should write hello world Loramson. Okay, this is a dummy text I have wrote. Right. Okay, save the file, go to your web page. When you will refresh it, you will see that a paragraph appears here. The paragraph that appeared here is basically the text written in the p element. It is represented as a paragraph on your web page. Okay, you can write multiple paragraphs. Just simply copy it and paste it here, and paragraph 2 for okay, refresh, save it, and you refresh this. You will see that the paragraph 2 will come in the next line. Okay, this was the p tag. Now, why do we call them block level elements? We call them block level elements as you can see that it takes the whole space available to it from left side of the page to the right side of the page. Similarly, the heading also takes the whole space from left to right. As you can see that the next heading that we wrote, instead of coming in front of H1 heading 1, it comes in the next line, because this heading H1 element takes the whole space, H2 element takes the whole space, H3 takes the whole space up to H6. Okay, that's why we call them block level elements. Now we will discuss about the list elements. As I told you that we have two types of list elements, ordered list elements and unordered list. Okay, first of all I will remove all the headings that we wrote right now. Okay, and we will write simply a p tag representing that this is the list of elements. Okay, and beneath that we will start to write our unordered list. Unordered list is basically a list that is represented in the form of bullets. Okay, those bullets can be circular, they can be in the form of square, but that part will be discussed in the styling of the HTML elements. Okay, for the actual list elements we use li. Anything you will write in the li will be shown on your web page. For example, if I write here item 1, I save it. Okay, go to your web page, refresh your web page, you can see that this is the list of elements, and then item 1 is in the form of bullets. Okay, when I will remove this item 1, you will see that only the bullet comes, but there is no text here. Okay, this bullet represents that it is an unordered list. For example, if I want to add another item, I will simply copy paste the tag, array tag, and I will change the item 1 into item 2. Okay, save it, go to your web page. When you will refresh it, you will see item 1 the first element and item 2 the second li element. Okay, similarly the list goes on. You can paste it here and you can write it item 3 and 4. Okay, and you can see item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. It is in the form of bulleted list. Okay, this was unordered list. Now we have ordered list. The main difference in unordered list and ordered list is that in ordered list you have counting, and 1 2 3 4 5. Instead of bullets you have countings 1 2 3 4 5. Let me show you. In the unordered list we have ul tag, and within that we have li tags. Okay, in the ordered list we have ol tag, and within that we have li tags. Okay, for example, if I write li, this is ordered list item. Okay, item 1, save it, when you will go to your web page and refresh it, you will see 1. This is the order list item 1. In order to differentiate it, we will copy this paragraph and we will write it here. This is order list elements, okay, and this is an order list elements, okay. I think we should remove the elements part. Unordered list and order list, okay. And here we will only just write item 1, just copy that and just change the item sequence 2, 3, 4, okay. Save it. You can write whatever thing you want to write. You can even write the name of fruits here. You can write anything here. Refresh the page. As you can see that we have item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, but this one is the unordered one, and the next one, this is the order list. And you can see that instead of the bullets we have countings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is it for today. In the next lecture we will discuss the remaining block level elements. For example, we will discuss about the nav element, the div element, okay, aside, articles, and we will also look further into the styling. We will look into the border, the font size, the font color, the background color. I will see you in the next lecture. Thanks. Kindly subscribe and like my channel. See ya.
اقرأ أخيا